Hello everybody, welcome to the first of many videos about math as we try to flip the classroom. I hope I don't make a fool of myself doing this the first time, but please bear with me, and I'm curious for opinions of both parents and students of what they think of it. So today's lesson is going to be on fractions, decimals, and percents and the relationship between them. And so here is from our study link tonight, and just kind of an idea of what a percent is. And I'll read it to you, but feel free to go back and look at it again. But percent always means per 100 or out of 100. So 1% is the same as 1/100th right here, and the same as 1/100th as a decimal here. So I'm going to try to work on underlining these. I'm still working on writing. Okay. So for example, you might use this: 48% of the students in class is boys. It means out of every 100 students, 48 of them are boys. And percent can be written in two ways. You can write the word percent, or you could use the symbol that I try to write, where I go like that. You do it however you want, but make sure you label it so I know the difference between 48 and the difference between 48%, because there is a big difference between those two. One of your homeworks for tonight, even though we're going to try to do the assignments in class for a little while, I'm going to want you to try to do both, is to look for different places, either on the internet, in the newspaper and magazines, where you find percents in real life. A good example, if you go to the mall, there's all sorts of different percents in there. So let me see if I can. Okay, so this would be an example of one that would be good for your homework. In an encyclopedia, you found 91% of the area in New Jersey is land, and 9% is covered by water. You could look in newspapers. There's another one. I won't read it for you, but another example. Candidate Reed got 50% of the votes. Computer say for every 100 votes, Reed got 50 votes. If 100 people voted, then Reed got 50 votes. If Reed got 50 out of every 100 cast, or he got in a fraction, 50 out of 100. Okay. Remember that percent is always something that that represents a part of a whole. Something of a whole is 100%. So if I ate a whole pizza, I'd eat 100% of the pizza. Just how we represent it as one as a fraction. If you ate a whole pizza, you'd eat one whole pizza. If you ate a whole pizza, that'd be 100% of the pizza, or the entire object. Okay, so let's look at some examples here. Let me get this here. Okay. Give the decimal and percent value. So 15 over 100 would be the same as 15 hundredths, and we do that because it's out of 100 and there's two spots there, so that's the 100th spot, so 15 hundredths, or 15%. Okay, pause the video here, try to do the other two. Okay, let's see if you got it right. 29 out of 100 is the same as 29 hundredths, or 29%, and 55 out of 100 is the same as 55 hundredths, or 50%. Okay, pause the video, do these. Okay, let's see how you did. Do these. See how you did. The difference of these, 7 out of 10 is the same as 7/10ths, and that's the same as 70 hundredths. Remember, we did that in fractions. Okay, getting a little tougher. So pause, try to get these. Alright, you ate 2 slices of pizza cut into 2 slices. You ate both slices. You ate the whole pizza, or 100%. Pizza cut into 4 slices. You can't do, there's no 4th spot as a decimal, so you got to turn it into the 100th spot, because it could be 25 could go in there. So 4 times 25 would give you 100%. So 3 times 25 would give you 75 out of 100, or 75%. For 1/5, we know that 1/5 doubled would be the same as 2/10ths, because we multiplied 1 times 2 gave us 2, 5 times 2 gave us 10, and once we have that, it should be simple. Oh, I gotta change back. Should be simple to get 20 hundredths, or 20%. Okay, so the lesson today is we're going to use a lot of this grid here. Okay, and look at our hundreds grid. And so right here, Duncan made 62% of his basket. So we filled in 62 out of 100 shots. Right here you can see 62 out of 100. The fraction name is 62 over hundredths, and the decimal name would be 62, and that second spot is the 100th spot, as we've discussed earlier. Okay, so That grid represents 100%. I'll let you read these, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. If you need more help, come see me. So for example, Mr. Peralta got 32% on his test. He didn't do very well. He failed. Okay, I would write that in here. So out of 100 would be 100% would be all the questions right on the test. I would fill out 32 of these. That'd be 32 out of every 100, 32 over 100, and 0.32 or 32 hundredths. Okay, you're going to do the same here. Okay, 12%. I want you to pause it and try this one. All right, let's see how you did. 12 out of 100, 12 hundredths. Good. I think it's pretty simple. So I'm going to let you do these on your own. Pause it. Make sure you got it right. Good. Okay. I'm borrowing this from somebody else, so I'm not sure what MJ249 is. So we're going to skip this. Here's another one. Let's see how you do. Okay. Now, 40% off would be the same as if Mr. Thomas was doing 300. 40%, if you multiplied 40, if you multiply this number times 300, you would get $120, and you would do 300 because that's your discount. You're getting $120 off, so you do 300 minus 120. Okay, let's try it here. Pause it. See how you do. I'm learning as I go, guys. You're going to have to bear with me. There we go. Once again, 20% to, if you multiply that by 1,200, you would find that you get, that if she paid 20%, 20% of that would be 240. 10% would be 120, because we divide that by 10. And then 20% has doubled it, so 120 times 2 would be 240. Alright, and these are things we will do in class. But I am going to link a game that you could also play to practice these facts. But take a look at your homework. If you have questions, bring it in the next day and we'll take a look at it. Alright, thanks a lot.